most times when we want to do things that are very convenient for us, it's because we are scared of change.
So, let's remove the comrade. Junior Chamber International Nigeria.
Junior Chamber. What's the chamber? Chamber of what? Welcome back to our chat session. With us today is Ugweze Queen Darlene Quintizu Maintain, JCINUNN President, the one and only. Welcome to our chat session.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we'll be going straight into the matter. What experience comes to mind when you hear a crash or a fall?
A crash or a fall? Well, for me, I think it's when I am at my lowest.
Okay, so what experience have you had in the past that perfectly describes this moment for you?
Well, I've had lots of experiences, and I can't really figure out which particular one I could say. I had one business-wise. Okay. I nearly had one academically, but I didn't allow that to get to me. I was my God was bigger. Okay. I also had one career-wise, like leadership-wise. And it's nothing to write home about.
So among these crashes or falls, what was the rock bottom?
Okay, rock bottom. I'm a very optimistic person.
Okay.
I don't really know which one to say. Okay, this was my rock bottom. But the one that really got to me was when I was disqualified.
Okay.
Yes, 2023. I came out and I said I wanted to become the next SCG president, UNN, and I got disqualified. I think that really hits me so hard. I think it describes this crash.
Okay. What made you realize that you had hit the base? Like, what factor did you consider? You were like, never ever have I been here. Because everybody has lows and highs, but then there are some lows that are. What made you realize that, damn, this is it?
Okay, I think that was when people were calling me on the phone. I heard what happened. Also sorry about that. Well, this one happened. And another time was when one girl met me and said, oh, I'm so sorry for what happened. And I smiled. I was like, no problem, it's okay. And she said, you are even smiling. Yes, that was what made me think that out of all the experiences I've had in life, out of all my no's, I think that one really got to me because it was publicized.
Yeah, okay.
So that exactly really hit me so hard.
Initially, it didn't get to you per se, but the whole environment and the continuous reminder of what just happened was the cocoa.
Yes,
okay.
Because when I got the form, I spoke to my dad about it, and he told me that I should have two things at the back of my mind. That the first one is that, yes, I can become the next SGG president. And the second one should be that, yes, it might not really end the way I wanted. And he always called me then, and he'll be like, just know it that even if you don't end up being the president, you've actually done your best. I don't want you to put your mind into it, like having this mindset that it must be it. So I think my father's words actually helped a lot during that period, like making me to realize that it's not a must to you get it. Yes, I think that really made me not to actually feel it. Yeah, I cried, I felt it, but I think the whole people calling me on the phone, I heard what happened, made it look like I was actually mourning someone,
Yeah, it made it a very big case.
Exactly.
Increase the size of the case.
So it even made me cry more.
Yeah, the reminder.
So I said, no problem, and got my phone.
But behind the no problem,
there were lots of problems.
Hey. What steps did you take to come out of it? The very instrumental action somebody took towards you, somebody said to you that helped you come out of that phase.
Okay, just like I said, I think it was my father's words. They kept ringing in my head, even to date, even when I want to do something else, apart from the whole thing. I always hear my dad's voice in my head say to me, it's not a must, you get it, go for it. So even if it doesn't work the way you want, no problem. There are you don't know the reason why God wanted you to go for this. It might not be the miracle you are thinking. Exactly. But it might be a route that will take you to the destination that God wants you to go for. So that alone was, I think, just my father's words. I think that was what actually made me have that feeling.
Were there other persons in your physical space? Because I think you were in school that period. Were there people in your room, people in your hostel, people on your contact list that also helped your recovery process?
Yeah, they were.
What kind of things were they doing?
Okay, the results came out on Thursday night. So on Friday morning, I went to the student affairs department, and when I saw that nothing was going to work out for me, I came into my room. I had the former occupant of the space I got. She was there, and she really helped me. Immediately I came in, the next thing was just tears, and then she held me, comforted me. I was like, don't worry, it's okay. Felt more like my older sister was doing that. So that first one was a tick. Then my dad called and said, come back home.
Oh my God.
Then I went home and he told me that I should just remove myself from whatever thing is going on. I should try and heal. So I think even when the whole election thing was going on, I was getting calls here, there and there. I was just at home, and I just found a hobby afterwards.
Space away from the whole drama was very important.
It was very, very important.
That was a very strategic one. What lessons do you take from that experience? How has it made you a different person? And as you said, what you're working towards may not work out the way you want. It might be a channel to something else. So has that thing led to something else yet? Or are we still anticipating?
Yeah, I think it did. It led to someone else. It led to something else rather. It led to me identifying the person that I am in a bigger way. It led to me having this bold decisions. Like I would say, if I could do this, why not do this?
Yeah, it was a big step.
Yeah.
Student Union president. It was a big step.
Yeah, thank you.
It was a big step.
And it also helped me get to know about this wonderful organization. I'm currently the president. So that's Junior Chamber International Nigeria UNN chapter. So because the truth is that, one thing about politics is, even if you say you don't know it, is that when you enter there, you would need people to know you. So you find yourself joining organizations, find yourself visiting, these people are doing meeting today. Somebody will just call you, where are you? Did you hear that they're doing meeting? Go and show yourself. So I think the person that I met during my waka, I just saw his post one day and I saw this organization. Yes, I was in my joining organization era. So I just clicked on the link, followed the due steps and became a member. 2023, yes, because of the whole election stuff and that, I wasn't really invested in the program. Then 2024, they gave me a role, director in the organization. I had to I had to put in work. Then the next thing they said, it's time for them to do the election. And a friend called me and was like, Queen, I think you're the best fit for this position. Why not buy the form? Then I got the form. I came out unopposed, but there was an election and I won. Majority voted for me to be there. Then after the election, I became the president, and I can say it's been a beautiful experience all along. Like, I felt being the president of JCI in UNN, I felt like maybe if I had been the president of UNN, maybe I wouldn't have done better. Because we don't really have guidelines in the student union. So the accountability there is low. It's a matter of what I want to do. But in JCI, it's totally different. I didn't get the other one, but it's led me to this, which is still a win for me.
It's a big win.
Thank you.
I don't think UNN has ever had a female president. There was an attempt, I think that was Domitila.
They've been attempts.
Yes, there have been attempts, and those attempts failed. So what made you take that bold step in the first place? Like, What was that ginger? What was that drive? What was that reassurance you had?
Before I answer that question, I would want to say some things I heard about myself then.
Okay.
But you want to show us that you are equal to being a man. Yeah, I heard so many things. Like, I heard a whole lot of things that could actually demoralize me to even come out and show my face in the whole world. Was it the calls? Was it the meeting telling me that I should step down? That it's not possible. This one is not this and that. Like, a woman can never become the president. So that was not the reason why I went for those positions. So it actually made it useless to me when they said those things to me, because if it was my reason that I wanted to show that I have what the men have, and you told me you want to show that you have what the men have, I would be like, they've discovered my secret, so
no vex, so
make I run back.
Kuma just run, yeah.
But that wasn't it.
Okay.
I took up that bold step because I thought I could do better. I used this example then. I said, growing up, if my parents, especially my dad was a very good disciplinarian. So if you pass a cup, a cup is at the middle of the road, and you pass it, and he sees you, and he says, come back here. Did you not see this cup? And you say, Dad, I'm not the one that kept it. He said, must you be the one that kept it before you take it out? So I told myself that I mustn't be the one that is making the organization, the union or the school not to be in the best place for me to step in. Okay. So I felt there was something I could do. I saw some potholes, and I told myself I could fill it up. I told myself, if I feel I have what it takes to lead, why not take this opportunity and go for it? I said I was going to go for the president, and they said, no, don't go for the vice president. Go for the vice president.
There will always be those people.
And I said, no, let me go for the president. Someone met me like, Queen, you're not scared. I said, it's not true. I am scared. I am very, very scared. Like, was I scared? Yes. I go to bed at times. I have this anxiety before sleeping. But the thing there was that, unfortunately, I can't run back. I already took the step. It was not what I imagined when I bought the form. So the circumstances surrounding it after buying the form were bigger than before I got the form. Okay. So I was a little bit more convinced before buying the form than after buying the form. So when they told me, even someone called and said, see, I'm going to give you money. I can even buy the form and change it to vice president. What? Don't worry. And I told him that day that we are about 5 persons that bought the form for president. And at the end of the day, there's only one person that is going to become the president. So no problem. Let me just run the race. And even if I end up being among the 4 that did not get the president, then no problem. Told him, even if I come out from this race and they reduce to 4, one person will still be the president.
3 others will still step aside.
So will the 3 people die?
No.
So then no problem. Let me go and do what the other 3 are doing and come out. And I did not die.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Indeed. Honestly, what I said about like people wanting to stay in their comfort zone, because every other person, girls don't buy presidential form, and you know within yourself that you have what it takes, but because this has been the norm, you now start to limit yourself. I think it's a very, very wrong perspective, because it doesn't breed growth. The more you challenge yourself, the more of yourself you start to learn. You start to see that, there's more to me. When I heard, Queen is coming out for president, I was like, wow. Like, I said wow, because it takes a lot of bravery, it takes a lot of courage to come out, to be so convinced, and to be ready to challenge the system, because you have what it takes, not because of any narrative. Women in politics face this kind of irregularities, there is always this gender, she feels she can do more than the man here. There's always this narration. Do you understand? So I feel like there's something that needs to be done about it. Going forward, do you think you're going to delve into politics proper, like politics in society, politics in your career, politics in the Nigerian society, or you will just call it a day? Okay,
I don't know. I'm yet to decide on the path to take in terms of politics. Okay. But one thing I'm certain is that you cannot hide the qualities you have. So the fact that I have these qualities, leading in JCI has actually made me realize that I might not have it the best way, but I do have it. So the fact that I have those qualities, I don't know what life is going to bring forth to me tomorrow. So I'm still yet to decide whether I would want to do Nigerian politics. But one thing I know is that I would want to do leadership over and over again. It's sweet. It's very interesting.
Yes, it is.
Well, you go around mad small, though. Yeah, uneasy lies the head that wears the crown.
Another thing that leadership does, it also helps you discover yourself, as I said before. Yeah. It helps you to fine-tune your human skills. They don't teach, in fact, what they teach in class is like 40% of life. The rest of life, you learn it on your own. And leadership just gives you that ground to start learning. It helps you fine-tune your skills, your confidence, communication, human relationships. Yeah, I think leadership is something we should all give a try. What happened in your case, although, there was politics and, everybody was speaking English.
Yeah.
So what do you say to ladies that face those kind of challenges? Capable ladies, not people that are coming from a narrative or something. People that have what it takes and they come out with everything. They are eligible, they are qualified, but yeah, they face all these challenges in different sectors of life. What do you have to say to them?
Dear ladies out there, people that have the qualities that she just mentioned, I have a few things to say to you. And I'm going to repeat the same thing my dad said to me, to you. Go for it. But have it in mind that you might win and you might not win. But don't call it a failure, because it might just be an open door to another bigger picture of life. And secondly, don't look at the body you came in. Look at what you have inside of you. The only difference between I and my fellow contestants then is because I was born as a lady. Because if I was a man, I would have had the support that I needed. Look at the person talking to you. Look at the qualities that I have. Do I fit this job? Then if I do, give me the opportunity. And don't tell me that, you cannot do this. Why? Because you are a lady. Do whatever thing you want to do. Yes, the roads, don't expect it to be so smooth and rosy. But do it. If they chase you back, if you fall, you stand up again and do it. In fact, show them ×2 of what you did the last time. Don't make them feel you are weak simply because you're a lady. And you know what? Yeah, that space you are looking for, you might not get it. But trust me, people are watching. The world is watching as well. You might not get it in this space, but you might get it in a better space. And you cannot get it that place if you didn't try the first space that you tried. So keep being you and dream big. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much. What you said about the world is watching. There was this meme. I don't know if it was a meme or a TikTok video I saw. The guy was saying, you are too broke to be hiding. You are too broke to be this. You are too broke to be that. Jokes aside, the more you hide, the less of yourself you discover, the less of opportunities you are exposed to. No matter how scary it might seem, no matter how high your chances of failure are, I still think there is something in it for you.
Yeah.
The whole process is what really, really gives the drive, not really the
destination.
Yes, it's not the destination. I think it's the process.
It's the process.
The process gives you what you want.
A few fulfillment.
Yes, it does. Okay.
I said the making of this video.
Let's hear something for the boys out there too.
That's nice. I love that. I love the fact that we are including the male child here. Because most times when ladies sit to talk, it's mostly a lady thing. Yeah, so the boys out there, I'll still say the same thing. It's not a matter of the body you came in. It's a matter of age. Like, life is just so mysterious that it does not have a pattern.
Really?
You can wake up one morning and you see a 5-year-old boy discover this, and wow.
You must give him that respect.
Do you get it?
Yes.
So let's look beyond the fact that, or let you guys look beyond the fact that these people are ladies. Try and see potentials. Don't be clouded by this mentality of, you are a lady, I cannot allow you to lead me. No,
you've gone past that.
You limit yourself from opportunities, because the lady you are excluding from your future, from your company, from your organization, might actually be the the Messiah you've always wanted. If a woman comes out and says that she wants to do this, and you say the woman has potential, just support her if you can. Let's dump this 80s ideology that a man has to be here and a woman has to be there. No, let me tell you, a good leader, whether a man or a woman, will respect her followers. Yeah. And the way they make it feel like women cannot lead makes me wonder if all the men that have led us are actually good leaders. The people that led that place and they did not get it right, were they women? They were not women. They were men. But no, it's a man's word. For that reason, whatever thing they do, they look past it. And I'll add one thing again to the ladies. You watching me here, you want to become, and one day you are going to become.
Yeah.
Do we ladies a favor? When you become, don't disgrace us. We are finding it hard to go there. Some of us have tried, we did not go there. And if at the end of the day it reaches your turn and you climb up to that place, don't disappoint us.
Yeah.
Reason being that if you don't lead well, automatically you will set us back. All the effort that we've put together to put you there,
exactly,
everything will be
nullified.
Everything they will just nullify it. Have it at the back of your mind that there are young ladies out there after you that would want to come, and when they come, yes, even if you did well, another person come and flops. When people want to compare and say, this person flopped too, somebody will say, have you forgotten that the first female president that did this? Have you forgotten the wonderful work that she did?
Yeah, it become like the standard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So please, young men and young women out there, I don't see gender as necessity for you to climb the stairs.
Okay.
So whatever you are, dream big, follow your heart, do your thing, and guess what? Like I said, the world is watching. If you don't get it here, you must definitely get it there. Thank you.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Queen Tizu. Maintain the one and only. You know, when I told people that she's the one and only, you thought I was joking. So basically, your take home should be what? Number one, gender should not be a ground for success. Competence, your qualities should qualify you. If somebody is eligible for something, you give the person a go ahead. Now this applies to both guys and girls. You're not coming out because you are a girl because you want to make a point. No, you're coming out because you have what it takes. And coming out there and emerging means that you're going to be a pace setter. Because to be honest, it's not easy for girls in different sectors of life. We're talking politics, healthcare. It's not easy for a lady to rise. Most times they say you have to do 2 times the work of a man to be recognized.
Exactly.
And it is a fact, because yes, we are moving from a particular ideology that we used to suffer from to another. Exactly. We are transiting. So everything has to be changing and you need to be in that motion. If not, we are going to leave you behind. So if you continue with your mentality of, oh, she's a lady, I mean, we're going to really just leave you behind.
And yes, we're talking about men not supporting women. What about women that would open their mouth and say, what are you feeling like? So I feel it's a thing of a mentality. It's not even a gender something.
Yeah.
The fact that people are telling ladies that you can't do it, I think it's what culture did to us.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So most times I can come up and I will say, culture failed us. I could say a lot of things there, but not here. And people wonder, how did culture fail us? Yes, for example, this mentality. Making we women believe that our potential, it does not go beyond the circumference of a man's house and the kitchen. Do you understand? Yes, like I said before, women are fighting. People are fighting to see that both of us are sitting here comfortably to speak on this.
Yeah.
I know, I'm very sure in myself that if you take me back to some years ago, you can't even open your mouth and say this. Because the people that will stone you will be your fellow women.
Do you get?
Excuse them out. It's an abomination. How could you say that? And this is where exposure comes in. If you associate with people, you go to some, oh my God, if you go to some companies out there and you see the CEO, you see the manager, they are females, and when you watch them talk,
capacity,
hey, you be like, oh my God, and I am somewhere in this part of the world
fighting with everybody.
And someone is telling me that because I am a woman, I cannot climb upstairs. and someone is already at the top, and the people under are males, and she leads very well. So I think it's a thing of the mentality. Yeah, it is. And I want us to debunk it. Let's look beyond gender. Let's look at what God has given to us.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching till this point.
Yes.
This is Chat with Lulu. Here we talk about growth, love, career. See you same time next episode. Bye.
Bye.